Ronan Keaton was doing an interview with Charlie, and Charlie kept shaking his hand, and it just turned into utter chaos. So, what's that now? There's just one moment I think you should watch out for in this, and it's kind of typical of Charlie. Okay, Ronan wishes to people a happy Christmas in this clip, and Charlie goes apeshit. Charlie says, "That is my line. Do not ruin my show." And you know, that's the kind of typical Charlie. You know, he thinks it's his show. He doesn't realise it's a partnership that I've created for him. But guys, in at number 6, it's the Ronan Keaton handshake.
Just before we get on to the children's questions, then, would that happen on tour with strange men and women in the audience?
Well, you know what they say, the old saying, Charlie, what goes on tour stays on tour. I wouldn't want to be getting any Shane or any of the boys, Mikey Graham, love you Michael, not that way now, but you know, yeah, absolutely, I wouldn't want to be getting them in trouble, you know, so that's what I'd have to answer with that match.
Okay. And that's, of course, now we're not going to let you slip off the hook too many times.
Absolutely, absolutely.
Yeah, no.
So,
okay. This is, as you know, a Christmas.
Absolutely.
This is a Christmas show, Roland, Michael.
What happened to your hat?
Sorry, what?
What happened to your hat?
Yeah, we protect it.
Okay.
We just go to the phone. So anyway, the kids have written these questions, and they felt, I guess, because of the Christmas theme to the show.
Absolutely, Merry
9
Christmas,
days before
everyone.
Christmas, yeah, and I wish the same too. Don't stay well on night, Roland. My show, remember, you're just getting, this is your chance to get back on the beat.
Thanks very much, by the way, for letting me.
Don't throw your chance at me then. So anyway, first, okay, well we've 6 questions.
Okay, we'll walk away there, yeah.
You can choose not to answer one of them.
What I wanted to say was thanks very much for not letting another fucking idiot on the show that I want to speak to. Fucking oldie.
Never goes older watching that moment.
No, it is like the thumbtacks.
You know, if I ever get married, I want that on my wedding video, funeral for my best man. Looking more and more unlikely these days.
Well, Charlie, that's your own doing. You know, I've offered to help you plenty of times, but we're not going to go into that. We are here to do a job, and that's present to you the best moments of My Uncles Hat.
Which brings to the fore the question as to why you, audience member...
Number 5.
I know, F-O-R-E, sorry, this guy. F-O-R-E, which brings to the 5 why this moment was chosen. The moment is from the introduction to Series 4, the Autumn Special, or the Halloween special, as Goalie insists on calling it. It's a moment when Goalie simply couldn't deliver his lines on target and on cue. He was wearing a fake moustache. First of all, folks, what interests me most is why he had to wear a fake moustache. As if you look closely, camera member, at his beard, that's a month's growth there, a month's growth, folks. So we had to give Goldie a fake moustache, and unfortunately Goldie was having fluctuating weight problems at the time, so he breathed it in very heavily, like the Sopranos guy. So when he breathed it in, he almost breathed in his entire moustache up his nose.
That's true. That's true.
That is true, yeah.
That is true.
And it led to a coughing fit. It's not intentionally funny, folks. That's why I'm surprised it's in the top 5.
Well, I'm shocked that it's in at number 5.
You are too, then, Goldie.
Yeah, I am shocked. You know, it was more of an outtake than anything else, but we decided we leave it in there. It's more off the cuff madness. But what's you know, just to explain the moustache. It was Halloween. It was a dress-up kind of thing. But you know, what was really important for me, and it's kind of related to what we had as number 6. In number 5, as Charlie's already explained, I struggle to deliver the lines. I have this, you know, moustache.
Weight problem.
Oh, sorry, yeah, the moustache in the back of my throat, and I'm coughing. But if you look very closely now when you watch this next clip, I'm just going to read it out here. Charlie seizes the opportunity to present. Okay? What you will see in this next clip is Charlie says, "I'll take over." And then the second time that I burst into a coughing fit, he says, "I'm going to be on a bigger salary now." you know, it was Charlie's moment to shine. It just shows you the power struggle that we have on this show.
Well, I thought actually, to be honest, Goldie, I was helping you out at the time because you were making a fool of yourself, and I said, get off the stage and I'll cover you.
Yeah,
that's what friends do.
Exactly, and that's how Charlie likes to cover it up. But you know, that is in fact
okay, but then Goldie, can you explain what you said at the time? And I'm going to read from my notes. At one point in that introduction, you said, as if you like. As if you like. What did you mean by that? Another one of your sentences.
Exactly, and that's what I'm known for, guys. You know, I'm
sorry, I hate to interrupt. Answer the question. What does it mean?
As if you like means if you would, or if you will, please. And you know, it's not. You know, as everyone knows, I'm an Irish Republican, and you know, I'm not going to speak the Queen's English. So, and I think that's what I'm known for, and that's probably why you guys like to tune in, and I do get all the fan mail.
It's not a radio show. They don't tune in; they turn it on. It's television.
Okay, and Charlie's lack of understanding of TV and things like that is very prominent at the moment.
Wireless.
If you also look out for, there's one more
moment in the fucking wireless show.
There's one more moment in that clip that you should look out for, is when I come back. Yeah. When I come back the second time, or sorry, the first time after having the coffin fit, you'll see my stance, which is probably a statue will be made of one day. It is iconic. You know, it's going to be on the cover of this DVD. Yeah. But it's me looking at Charlie.
I'm not shocked by that.
It's me looking at Charlie in the sense of, okay, have your moment.
Well, actually, while you're on it, Cody, I actually agree. The stances there are very important.
It's the body language. It was exactly like that was the stance, and it was looking at you and saying, okay, let him have his moment to shine. What happened after I let him have his moment to shine? He says, back to you, Goldie, because he couldn't handle the pressure.
And on a friendly note, folks, because this is not acrimonious.
Acrimonious, yeah.
What I loved about this was when I first saw this show, which both Goldie and I agree is by far our weakest show. We had no ideas, we were doing it for the cash, purely cash in.
I disagree with that, folks. It's always been for you. But go ahead, Charlie.
Folk. Audience member. Folk. Okay. What I felt about this show, I forget, I told you.
In at number 5, guys, the coffin fit. We've had like the likes of, as we said before, Ronan Keaton, Colin Farrell, Jay Stevens, Tommy Cooper, who revealed out to be
a fraud,
a bit of a fraud.
Like the whole show.
And we kind of were thinking, how could we top that? How could we top
a dead man?
Excuse me, a dead man. Some of the big Hollywood movie star, and I think we might just have done that tonight. As I said, this is the Halloween special, so we do have a kind of themed. We've a lot of. Excuse me.
It's fine. I'll continue the show. We've a lot of stuff lined up for you. In particular, a new segment of the show. In keeping with the Halloween theme, we're going to have a lot of special guests doing Halloween-themed things. Basically, the games you played as children, we'll now be playing on our guests. And some of them, God love them, and God forbid me for saying this, and I'm sure I'll be punished for it, no doubt. But some of them have disabilities, and we'll be taking very, very strong advantage of that. Back to you, Charlie.
Okay. As I said, so it is a Halloween special. You've probably noticed already that
we look different.
We look different, okay, in line with Halloween, and that's all a bit of fun and the joys of it.
I'm having a great time already.
My Uncles Hat, as usual, there is always a hat within the show.
Yeah.
I think before we do go any further and explain what's happening, we do need to kind of get the old formalities out of the way, as if you like.
Yeah.
You're probably wondering, what was this? The acoustic guitar.
I'll take over once again. It looks like my
as you can see, guys.